What is up, everyone? Zuki1 here, and I am back with a brand new League of Legends video. Today I'm showing you guys a replay of Lucian in the bot lane with my friend Damien. So we're gonna spend all the time looking at me. I don't even want to waste any time looking at anybody else. So we're gonna be doing a review of sorts, looking at my gameplays and how I did. I want to say that I think I had a bug splat. So I had a bug splat early on in the game, so I wasn't actually able to do anything for the first few minutes. So let's just fast forward a bit. So when I came back to the game, so I'm back in the game, as you guys can see, and it was a little rough at first. So I was DC for the first 3 minutes of the game, which put me behind the Vayne a lot. I had HCS to her 14, so she was always a wave ahead of me, which makes sense. As you guys can see, the Orion is about to get killed right here, and yeah, you know, that was quite unfortunate for him. Right now I'm getting traded down. I'm a level behind the Vayne. I'm unable to CS as well as I want to. Then my friend Damien picks up a really big play right there. He hooks the Sona and gets the flash out of her, which is going to make a really big difference coming up. So let's go back to me. Alright, so as you guys can see, I'm sitting on not sitting on too much health here. I was trying to debate if I can get that minion. I didn't want to get poked by the Vayne because I'm so far behind in terms of experience and CS that I don't want to run the risk of getting killed, which is why I'm allowing my Thresh to do all the trading. It's not really, I guess, it's not really lazy per se. It's just so much like I can't trade with her at the moment. So I've lifestealed up a little bit. I took some masteries that allows me to get more health from killing minions. So I get 20 HP back for every minion that I kill. But you know, Sona poking me wasn't exactly what I wanted. I didn't get the cannon right there. That was really depressing. I'm still really far behind in terms of CS. I'm not. Well, I'm about a wave behind. I'm not CSing like how I want to, so it's not exactly the best start. He picks up another hook right here, but I'm unable to follow because the Vayne is still right there and she's still able to focus me down, so I just allow him to be able to hook just to put some damage on her. I get a free Q right there, and I was able to do that without any issues. The Warrior actually picks up a kill on the Renekton by diving him, and because Trinamir is in the bot lane, he is unable to gank the Warrior, so he's able to push this wave in and get a huge lead on the Renekton. Right now we're getting a gank soon from the Amumu, but our Amumu doesn't know that they just warded the river. I think we warn him and tell him that the river is warded, but I'm not exactly sure. So it's pretty slow right now. I mean, I'm just trying to CS and trying to catch up. Again, I'm still far behind the Vayne. Well, actually, I caught right up. Let me get this cannon. Yes, I get the cannon. Then I'm able to get some free damage on the Sona. And I think I kill her. No, I allow my support to take the kill. The reason being is because I was going to die to the Vayne, and I didn't want to die to the Vayne there. So I just allowed him to do the work. He was unable to get the hook on the Vayne, as you guys saw, and I tried to kill the Vayne here because I knew I was going to die, but I wasn't able to get anything, which is really unfortunate. But hey, you got to make do with what you get. The Ari almost picks up the kill on the Yasuo. The Yasuo is actually a pretty decent player, but she was unable to secure the kill on him, and he was unable to secure the kill on her, so they're pretty stale in mid lane as well. So far, as you guys can see, the score is pretty even. It's 2-2. The Warrior has a kill, and the Trinimir has a kill. Oh well, no, Trinimir has 2 kills right now. Actually, he killed me, and then he killed the Warrior in the top lane. So he's the only person right now with all the gold generating from champion kills. In terms of CS, Vayne is beating me in the CS department, which was to be expected because she did have the proper start to the lane, so she would in fact have higher CS and higher experience than me, which is why she's level 6 and I'm only level 5 right now. So I'm at 36 CS. Ooh, and I think we pick up a kill right here on the Vayne. Yeah, I think I get the kill on the Sona as well. He's gonna get the hook here, and I get the kill right here. So that was a really good play on his part. He really was the person that really had made that all happen right there. As you guys can see, he's showing off a little bit. You know, gotta make sure people know how good of a threat he is. I decided to ult a wave just so I can get some damage on the turret. So my main goal was to just try to get as much damage on this turret as possible. I think we actually end up being able to get first turret gold off of this push. Yeah, so I think we get first turret gold off this push. So I had got a double kill and first turret gold, which gave me a really strong lead over the Vayne. So 650 gold I got off that, plus 300 gold for each champion that I killed, and an entire wave that I got from my ult. So it was a really strong gold lead, and that really did the swing for me that I needed to be able to pull ahead in the lane. So I pick up my Essence Reaver right here. I tend to get my Essence Reaver first on Lucian, mainly because I feel like that's a really good starting item for him. Gives me the crit, gives me the cooldown, and it gives me the mana that I so desperately need on Lucian. So it's pretty much all 3 items. I mean, all 3 things that you would want a Lucian. I know a lot of people play Lucian in a lot of different ways because he's such a versatile champion. You can play him in so many different ways. I like the crit build on him, mainly because this is the one I find the most fun, and the one that I get the most like pentakills and stuff with. So just personal preference. I just like to be able to crit and being able to do some real serious damage. So right now I am ahead of her in CS. I have more kills than her too, so I was able to make a really big swing. I think we get a play right here. My Thresh, Leisure Gamer, I think he picks up a hook, and then I'm able to convert to a kill. It should be coming around very soon. Right now I'm just I'm establishing my lane dominance. The Vayne is unable to CS because he knows I have a very strong gold lead over her. I have a full item, and I mean that's pretty much it. I just only have a full item, so that gives me a really good strong lead over her. I decided to ward the dragon and to ward the Tribrush to make sure that we don't get ganked by the by Trinimir, and here's the play I promise. Now I could have tried to go in for the Sona, but because he focused the Vayne already, I just decided to just finish my focus on the Vayne so she wouldn't be able to kill my support. I don't know, I feel like I could have had I could have aimed my ultimate differently so I could have focused more of my damage onto her, but yeah, I just wasn't able to. And we also pick up the bot turret right here as well, so we're about to grab this because there's no one here to contest this turret. So I grabbed this turret as well. Oh yeah, we definitely get it right here because they had to leave. No, we end up getting it in the next push, not this push. It was in the very next push. We ended up leaving right here because we didn't want to get ganked. We didn't know what the Trinimir was, nor did we know what Renekton was at the moment. So we just ended up leaving. That is my vision word that I like to put in the tri-breast. If someone is running from you and they try to turn around to kite, they might accidentally target the ward over you, and that's a wasted auto attack that you get an advantage over the other person. And every auto attack matters, especially in the earlier levels, but just like every auto attack matters. That could be an ability, that can be anything really, to be honest. So that ward has helped me out a lot of times in lanes when I go against Twitches or anybody that tends to run away from you, particularly through brushes. So right now the Vayne is unable to just have any type of lane presence right now. I believe the Sony gets hooked right here, and I follow up. And we get the kill right here, and then I'm able to follow up on the Vayne. So that's a double kill for us. And again, that was due to the playmaking skills of my support. You know, I wouldn't be able to get those types of plays happening without him. I don't die to the Trinimir. I kite him here, so I get some damage out on him. He tries to turn around on me, but thanks to the minion wave, I was so tunneled on the chase for the Trinimir that I didn't even notice his lantern right there. He tells me afterwards in our Discord, like, hey, you know, you forgot to take my lantern, and I just was not paying attention to it at all. You notice those types of things in the replay, but you never notice it when you're actually in the moment. So that was a mistake on my part, but you live and you learn. So far I'm 5-1. About 100 CS and 15-minute mark, so I think I'm doing okay in the CS department. I think I could have been doing better, but then again, I missed a couple waves. I wasn't CSing as well as I could in the earlier phase of the game, so I missed out on a couple things. But so far, everything is pretty good. If you take a look at the rest of the team is actually doing really well. The Warrior is 2-2. Whereas the Renekton is 0-2, so that's really good. The Trinimir though is the guy to be looking out for because he's 4-0, so he's really strong. The Vayne just now resetted her gold, so now she's worth gold again, which is really good for me because if I kill her again, then I can get actual gold and not just like 20 or 10 gold from her. I think I'm able to kill her right here. I'm not sure. I think she leaves actually, so my support is very aggressive though, which is something I love. Me and him mush together really well, as you guys can see. So I really do enjoy being able to lane with him. He's somebody I look forward to playing with all the time. It's just he really does not like to play ranked. He's a more casual type of player, which is fine, you know, but I really do enjoy being able to play ranked because we can get stuff like this done. And he took the whole entire brunt of the turret for me, so neither of us died from that interaction. We get a turret from it, and I get a double kill, so that was a really good turn of events for me. As you guys can see, no one is in the bot lane once again. This is a lack of macro skills on the top lane. I mean on the enemy team side. They're allowing me to snowball really hard off the Vayne. There's no ganks, there's no type of engagements or anything. As you guys can see, we've taken both of the bot lane turrets. Both our mid lane and our top lane hasn't even touched any of the turrets, so there's a lot of pressure coming from the bot lane, and there's none applied onto us. So we're allowed to push in the bot lane as hard as possible, which is why we have a 5,000 gold lead. So right now I'm at about almost 120 CS, 7 kills in, and I'm about to pick up the mid lane turret here. So I'm riding high on a lot of gold. A lot of gold is pocketed in my It's in my pocket right now. I pick up this minion wave. I don't really mind wasting my ultimate on a minion wave, mainly due to the fact that I have such a short cooldown on it, based off the items that I get. So it's not the end of the world. I tank the turret right here, so I can just focus on trying to get the turret. So we end up taking both of the mid turrets as well. So now we have pressure in the mid lane and pressure in the bot lane. And here I just decided to leave. No, I decided to go to the bot lane because there was a big minion wave down there, and I wanted to be able to get that really big gold lead. So I just I wait for the minion wave to push up a little bit. I grab this scuttle crab. Yeah. I saw the Trinamir showing his face. I didn't want to get caught out, so I just head back towards my support. If my support could get something started, then that'd be excellent. But instead, I'll just go down bot to go pick up this minion wave. I think I should have went mid and helped the team, but I really wanted to be able to make sure I got this minion wave. You know, so that's a lot of gold that I'm allowing to just not be taken if I just decide to go mid. Plus, there was no one else there. My team didn't apply any pressure in the mid lane, so as you guys can see, they was able to pick up both the first and second tier mid lane turrets. I base here so I can head back to the mid lane. My support and me have disagreed on this one. He thought it would be quicker to walk there, and I thought it would be easier if I had based and got there. Right now, as you can see, I just finished my Phantom Dancer. I'm working on my Infinity Edge, so I have a ton of damage right now. Looking for team fights in any way, shape, or form. As you guys can see, my support did beat me here, but he also does have boots completed, and he has the ancient coin. I play a little joke on the RV and I blast her away. She was we end up murdering the Renekton. It wasn't even a close fight. So that was a real complete just blowout right there. And I just continue my gold lead right here. I'm at almost 150 gold. I mean 150 CS right now. So that's really good for me. I know my support is riding high on a lot of gold too. He has about 8 assists. He has 8 assists. And he gets gold passively for every minion that I kill, and for you know, for assisting me every time we get something. So I allow him to be able to auto attack me here so I can focus him. I tried to kill him, but I wasn't able to. So right here, I just kite. I don't know if I could have played that any better, but I end up getting a double kill right here. I tried to go for the Trinamir, but the Trinamir was long gone. The Yasuo was able to kill me though here, I believe. I'm not exactly sure. No, I leave. So I'm 10-1 round. I'm 156 CS strong. So I'm at a really good spot about around 20 minutes. So 6 minutes later, I ended up getting about like 46 CS. So close to 50 CS in about 5 minutes, which is really good. I've been trying to make sure that I've been focusing on CSing a lot better. As you guys can see, if you've seen any of my other replays, I really want to make sure that I focus on improving on those types of things, the things that I see that I'm struggling in. So one of the things that I knew I was struggling in was CSing, so I made sure that I put the time in to get it. So we're about to compete for the dragon here. We see the Trinamir. We try to pick him up, but we wasn't able to get him. We run after him, but just couldn't seem to find him. We're about to get ready for a team fight here. I'm not exactly sure if we do though, so I just started on the Cloud Drake right here. The enemy team is nowhere to be found. There's 4 of us facing, so we easily pick up this dragon without too much issue at all. I grabbed a Scuttle Crab just for some extra gold. It's a pretty decent amount of gold, so you know, I'm always, as you guys can see, I'm very gold hungry right now. So I think I pick up on somebody. Not exactly sure. Nope, we don't catch anything on that one, unfortunately. Yeah, it was quite an unfortunate thing right there, but I think you know, me being able to apply pressure in the mid lane, get some more CS, that was pretty good for me. I tried to go in on the Yasuo. He picks up right here with the ultimate, and then he ults me, right? I bury her out of there, and I pick up the kill on him, right? But then the Vayne was able to burst me down before I got a chance to rebuttal. She gets killed, but I died, right? So she was the one who came up a lot more out of that because she acquired a lot of gold from that. I think the Sona was actually the one who I got that, which is actually better for us because she resetted her gold with that kill, and because her gold, I mean, she's actually worth gold again. We can, you know, get something that's worth our time killing her again. So right now my team is pushing down mid lane. I am still responding. As you guys can see, I got 3 seconds left before I come back. I'm finally back. I rushed down the mid lane with my support. Grab his lantern. I actually paid attention this time, guys. I paid attention. Yeah, we're gonna try to apply some more pressure in one of these lanes. I think we try to go down, rush it down mid lane, because that's what my team was saying that they wanted to try to push. So I'm warding up, making sure that we don't get caught out of place. I didn't notice, we didn't know that the tournament was nearby, obviously because we didn't have any vision. I failed to dash to get over the wall. I was trying to dash through the wall so I can get closer towards the Vayne. But my support ended up grabbing her as soon as possible. She condemned the first person she saw, and she saw my support first. So I'm able to get on the Trinity here. But he Undying Rage. So I only get the 2 bot lane nerfs again. So I'm 12-2 now. 13-2, I'm sorry. And you know, I'm feeling pretty good about the whole fight right there. We were able to do a lot of damage tonight. We tried to pick up the bot lane turret right here. I allow him to push us in. I don't want to get caught by the Yasuo, so I try to kite around. But it was just, I get the Yasuo, but I die in response. The Trinity was just able to auto attack me. I'm not exact. I think my support is able to get away from this though. So that was the only good part about this whole thing, was that my support was actually able to live. Because oh no, he wasn't. How unfortunate. But they do end up leaving. They don't get caught out. So that was the only 2 kills that they get from us, which was actually pretty substantial amount of gold. That shutdown actually gave them around like 1,000 gold, 500 each for each of us. So that was a pretty decent amount of gold right there. It's kind of unfortunate, but you know, when you're trying to push down the turrets by yourself, you kind of get caught out, and then when you get caught out, you get killed. So what can you do? So right now I'm going into one of the lanes that has a strong minion push. I decided not to try to rush to his top lane because it would have been impossible for me to get there. I don't have any boots yet, so I just end up deciding to grab the blue buff right now. So I'm 3 items in. I'm picking up my Blade of the Rune King. So I'm doing pretty decent in terms of gold. I see the Vayne has showed face in the bot lane, so I think I'll go down there to go try to fight against her, because she has a minion wave pushing in towards that direction. And so I just decided that I think that would probably be the best thing. But she ended up eating basically the entire ult. Oh yeah, and she get away too. So that was a little disheartening, but I got a minion wave out of that. I'm almost at 200 CS at the 30-minute mark, which I think is a really good sign. That means I'm CSing really well. I have the blue buff, so I have 40% CDR right now. So I'm fairly strong, I believe. I have a lot of kiting potential right now because I'm able to dash around a lot. So right now the team decides to group up, which is really good for us. I'm able to poke the Trinity without too much trade back in response. He doesn't have any range, which is good for us. The Yasuo is dead now because he 1v1 the Amumu while he has Thornmail, which didn't turn out too well for him, especially seeing how the Yasuo isn't too strong right now at the moment. So we rush it down and we end up getting bot lane's turret. We are able to also pick up this inhibitor, and we try to decide on whether or not we should try to go towards mid. So we get a team fight right here. I wasn't able to kill the Tryndamere, but he ended up dying, which was good for us. So I grabbed this inhibitor after they had grabbed the other inhibitor. I thought it would be a good idea, which, as you can see, was definitely a good idea. Now, I thought that if we, I think I end up getting killed here again for trying to push in. Yeah. So I really underestimated the Yasuo right here, which ended up costing me. We get him, but it also cost me my life here. So yeah, the Renekton is able to easily just come in and just AoE strike me. My Thresh though, just making beautiful plays. Doesn't get killed there, but he wasn't able to get the follow-up that he was looking for. So about 7 CS away from 200 CS. I'm 15 and 4, so I'm doing fairly good for myself right now. I'm really happy about how much pressure we was able to apply. Again, thanks to me and the support, we were able to apply pressure in the mid lane, so, which is why we got the inhibitor. And then I was able to apply pressure in the bot lane, which is why I have the inhibitor. So we were able to apply pressure in a lot of good places. The Amumu, as you can see, is starting to get really fat. That Thornmail and Cold Heart is doing a lot of work for him. Unfortunately, they was able to pick up the Ocean Drake right there. Me and my support was in a conversation. We were talking about something, but as you can see, I'm rushing down towards the bot lane because I saw that the Tryndamere showed face. I also see that there's more heads towards the top lane, so I believe I head towards the top lane because there's a lot of our heads there, and it would make more sense for me as the damage to be on my way down there, because the rest of my team is doing really good, but I'm doing my job as the carry essentially. I wait for my support to show because I don't think it's a good idea for an ADC to be by himself in this type of meta where you can get blown up by like Tryndameres and Yasuos or Renektons. So I just, I probably could 1v1 the Renekton, but I couldn't 1v1 the Yasuo or the Tryndamere. So, maybe I could 1v1 the Tryndamere, but this is the big play right here. So I find the Tryndamere, kill him after he used his ult, then I catch the Vayne for the double kill, and I easily killed the Sona, right? So 3 kills down, I rush up, and I'm able to pick up the kill on the Yasuo. The crit just automatically shuts him down, right? So the Renekton waits here, he pops the thing to get me as far away as possible. I grab the lantern, and my Thresh is able to easily help me secure the Pentakill. So from that Pentakill, we were able to push in the Nexus and then end up winning the game for that. So all in all, I believe that was a really, really good game for me. I had about 200 CS, about 30 minutes into the game. I had 20 and 4 kills, and I believe they surrender here. Yeah, I believe they surrender here. No, we killed them again one more time, and then we're able to push in the turrets. That's what happens. So they're gonna fight us. So I'm able to outkite the Tryndamere. I guess he didn't think I had enough damage to be able to burst him down, so he wasn't able to activate his ultimate before I was able to kill him. And we pick up this turret right here. I make sure I get away before he's able to. Oh yeah, no, I die right here. Yeah. That was quite unfortunate, but my team was more than capable of picking up the kills, which is a good thing too. The Warrior actually put in a lot of work this game. He was really, really helpful. Honestly, I really don't see why he's was at a 34% win rate. But we secured the win right here. And yeah, so we securely take the Nexus, and that's a good game for the enemy team. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. But this is Zuki M1, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.